Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Wave Race 64 recaps. It has been quite a few months since we last had a recap for the month of May, so about 3 months have passed, and we are at the end of September right now. So hopefully I'm going to quickly get us caught up with what's been going on. If you want to see recaps for what happened throughout July, I have 4 Olympic recap videos, and I have a medal ceremony. I will link that playlist down below in the description. But I want to start out for this month of June, which was quite eventful because, as Wave Race usually does, we have rankings at the end of June. So we had so many great times put up by so many great players, and I want to start here with Braden Hall. Braden Hall putting up a 109.546 on Sunset Bay Reverse. A very formidable time, and so let's go ahead and take a look.
3, 2, 1,
Yeah. So right off the bat, I can notice that this is quite the improvement from his old time. So let's take a look. Sunset Bay Reverse is very much a product of a couple of sections of the map. Braden taking a very, very tight line. Very, line that is tight and possibly, like, not amazing. However, that first lap, 25.4, does show potential for a 108. So it takes a different route there. Holds a lot more speed. 22.5 lap though. That I know Braden's capable of a lot better. It's so weird because a lot of these times that people have gotten are actually obsolete at this point. However, still very good times in their own right. That these players have just gotten better and better and improved. So congratulations to Braden on this time. A very nice last lap to salvage a not so great second lap. So now we're gonna move on to a jetter course. We're gonna look at Port Blue, where in my second place time, my current second place time. So let's go ahead and take a look at this video.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so this is so this run is really, really strong. Obviously being the second place time, but it's also decently close to getting the untied 118, or sorry, to tying the 117, which Shibby has. 24.2, pretty. 24.2 is pretty, obviously pretty good. And with this, you really need to get other. If you can get a really nice second lap, you can really put yourself in position for it. And then you have to have a really, really nice last lap to complete. Very nice boat turn section, getting a 25.5. So at this point, I would have needed a low. I think it would have been a 0.1 lap to get this 117, which is very difficult to get. And the ending there was okay enough. So overall, very nice time for myself. Port Blue, very good course. Then we did have a couple of PBs in here as well. Braden got some other times, including let's see. A lot of the times that we see here are actually RTA times. But Shibby Pod throughout the month had gotten world records on Marine Fortress. He got a 107. I think the first thing he got was a 107.804, and then his second time he got was a 107.791. And also, we saw a player, Googly Eyes, who put up a 104.7 on Sunny Beach, so he got standard time both in the 3-lap and the 1-lap. So congratulations to Googly Eyes. And most of the rest of the times were RTA times throughout the beginning of the month, and then we had this time from Shibby Pod. He came in still working on Marine Fortress, and he got a double world record of 107.742 and the 21.442 one lap, which is incredibly good. So overall, just wonderful time for Shibby.
I'll definitely play like Master Chief Collection on PC.
So very nice. So pretty good, pretty okay first lap for Shibby at 24.4. It's obviously you can still get within pace of a 107 from a 24.4. This lap was pretty good as well. I think it's a 21.8. But so he is still pretty far behind the current record. So it looked really kind of not great for him to get it until this happened. He got nice lucky with the box going down, and he had a really nice sick turn. So this was very nice pace, and he always finishes these strongs.
Oh, the double!
The double. Congratulations on your world record, Shibby. That's quite incredible. Shibby playing Marine Fortress inspired me to play Marine Fortress myself. And so I started from a 109.3 and worked my way to the 108. I got a 108.8 and then a 108.6, and then this happened.
There's some very legendary players in this game.
Oh boy.
But
I'm pretty sure you guys can hear
most of the world
the
records,
ambulance or
like,
firefighters are going
most
on
of the
outside.
world records have been set in the
I hope
last
everything's
3 to
okay.
4
But yeah,
years.
this is my current Marine Fortress PB. 108.8, 108.118, and as well as my one lap 21.663. You can see very nice second lap. This was within range of 107, but I kind of had a messed up. I didn't have a great ending, so I had to settle for the 108.
Oh my gosh, guys! I almost did it. I almost got.
Yep. So I almost got 108. Or I almost got a 107, but not quite. So great. So that coming a couple of days after. That coming the day after Shibby's world record, and in Braden Hall, on the same day, June 12th, came in with this Glacier Coast 122.1. He is very close to the 121 on Glacier Coast Reverse. Let's take a look at the video.
3, 2, 1.
So GCR is actually, there's a lot of 122s now. It's really a lot of low 122s or like mid to low, and it's really exciting to see. I'd love to see 121 become a more frequent time for players. It is quite a difficult time if you're. It is like difficult to get at first, but once you get it, and you start to understand the course, it's not that bad at all. 29.2, which tells me that the rest of these laps are really strong. To get a 122.1. I'd like to, so let's obviously keep watching. Just barely missed holding a 100 that whole time. That's quite difficult to do. So getting frames of 99 isn't bad. Very nice end of the lap. 26.7. Okay. So he gets a nice lap there as well as lap 3 is also going to be a pretty nice lap as well.
One chance left. Nice.
It'll be a very low 26. He nicks the ball.
Maximum power.
I don't know. Like perhaps he could have cut the wall a little bit differently there, but at the same time, it's still a great lap. So congratulations, Braden, on your Glacier Coast reverse 122. And a couple of days later, couple of days later, on the same day, Quick Person's got a 105.821 PB, and Braden got his first ever 103 on Sunny Beach. And I think I'll show that. I might show that video later. I feel bad. I forgot that's his first 103. So I will go ahead and pull that up at the end of the presentation. I want to keep kind of flowing through. Asmoney got a 119.5 on Port Blue, working his way on there, and then on June 14th there was a few PBs, and the first one we're going to see is this PB right here, Glacier Coast Reverse 121.369 by myself. So let's take a look.
3, 2, 1.
Very nice beginning of the laps. Right at the beginning of this whole run, Fish is gonna get, or I'm gonna get, I think, like a 28, yeah, 28.6. Very nice. I actually bumped, so it was a bit of a rocky second lap section. I usually have those. I am just now starting to get some form of a grasp on that second lap. But this was still a good lap, obviously, in order for me to get what I got as a time. 26.6. Needing just a 26.0 or a 26.1 for this time. Still smooth the whole way. Nice ice sections all around. The only bad thing there is a little bit off center. Okay, thank you. Cool. Thank you for letting me know as money. Alright, I'll just bring everything down. So congratulations. So goodbye, Fish, for that time. Goodbye. Great time there. And so for this, on the same day, Metalhead got a long overdue PB on this track. He got a 122.524. So let's go ahead and take a look at the video.
3, 2, 1.
Like it. Well, I make sure that I can keep up my slides app while I'm watching this. So Glacier Coast Reverse got quite a lot of love.
No problem. Nice.
Oh, that's why. Sorry guys, I was on the wrong, my apologies, I was on the wrong, I was on the wrong slot, on the wrong settings, My bad. My apologies. What's up, Luke? So 28.9 is a good first lap. Metalhead's well on his way to a good time here. The 122.9 is actually a really old PB for him. 26.8. Metalhead on a good pace as well. A little bit of rough section there. That's gotta be a bit painful losing all your speed. No doubt that if Metalhead came back to this, he could definitely improve. That ice section is probably the majority of his time loss on this whole run.
Okay. Maximum power.
He's gonna finish up strong here, 122. One thing I noticed in his run is that he's able to keep a lot more speed at the end there than I was able to in my run. So kudos on him for being able to hold that speed. So the next day we had Jim B. He's a PAL exclusive player, get the Untied Glacier Coast Reverse World Record in suit following what the rest of the players had gotten. So congratulations on your Untied World Record. And then on June 16th, we had As Money coming in with this beautiful time, this 121.438. A very slight improvement, but a nice one at that.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Southern Island Reverse is a really fun course. Unfortunately, at my level, I going around and doing it this way is quite tricky. So I'm going for so now I'm starting to go for the dive. We don't have any new Southern Island Reverse PBs with that dive in it. So yeah, Southern Island Reverse is a really good course. It was one of my favorite courses when I started. So it's pretty good for As Money here. 28.7 first lap.
No.
Oh,
Fuck.
oh man.
Shit.
So, despite all that, he still puts himself in position to get a PB after a 22. Wow, so this is good. This is a good last lap for As Money. Definitely, you can definitely get 22. Like
28.7 to start. That's actually almost a 28.6. That's a really good first lap.
yeah, he's right. That is a really good first lap. Really solid finish. I think this is a 26. Yeah, 26.
Holy shit, that was a new record.
Yeah.
I went through modal with that.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I bitched about that run so much.
So he bopped modal on that run. So congratulations on that. And then the next day, I was playing Port Blue Reverse at this point. I had switched over back to Port Blue Reverse to improve the world record, which I actually did. I improved it twice in one day, and this is the final. This is the one I submitted. This is the 115. The 115.6 or 0.5 in this course. 100%. It's possible. Yeah, my words are pretty true there. 118.6.5 is definitely a plausible time. Some would say even lower. But this is, at the time, this was the world record. It has, obviously, since been beaten, with it being a former in the title. It is still my PB, but it is just not world record anymore. Something Port Blue versus is quite difficult, actually, honestly. Ooh. I'm surprised I was able to stay alive after that. The lap could have been better, but a 24/7 is still very good. Like if you get any semblance of it, like that part of the lap there is really what kind of killed the run. But I was still fast enough to get a 115. To get a 115, which is nuts to think about. Beautiful last turn. Yes! Let's go! Just getting better and better today, baby. Lowering 825. One lower frame. Yep, one less frame. It was one less frame at that time. However, that one lowered frame would not last more than a day. But I think I have another run first. We have another player. Port Blue Reverse all of a sudden became quite popular after I started. So Metalhead came in with this nice time. He already had
3, 2, 1.
he already had a 117.3. And he got this 117.266 run. To improve his time, and currently stands as 5th place. So congratulate. So this is good for Metalhead. Getting towards that 116 being the benchmark for now, until somebody else gets a 115. Which I actually would like to see happen soon. I'd love to see someone like just grind Port Blue and get 115. It'd be sick. And I know that there are players who are capable of that kind of grind. Like, it might be frustrating, but it's not a bad course at all. Once you get used to it. So 27-0, 25-0, meaning that this is a 25.1 or a 25.2 lap. I think it's a low point 2, honestly. No, wait, it's a yeah, it's pretty much like the lowest 2 possible. 25.201. Yeah. So good on Metalhead to get that PB. Congratulations. However, this is such an awesome time, but Shibby Pod started derusting Port Blue Reverse, and he was just derusting, and this came as a shocker to him and to a lot of other people. Here is the current Port Blue Reverse world record, 115.468. An insane run by Shibby Pod. This is an insane time, by the way. This is a half-second improvement on a world record on his time, and this proved my point valid that you could get that it was very possible to get a 0.6 or a 0.5. He got the 0.4. So congratulations. So this was absolutely nutty when he got this time. Everything was pretty much spot on perfect in the run. That might have been the only slight hiccup, was a bounce there, but other than that, it was perfect. I don't know if Shibby had ever seen this pace before, but he just kept playing and did it so well. That turn there, like, clinched it for me.
Oh!
Oh. Dude.
Oh!
My feeling when Shibby got that run, I was just like, deflated. Yeah. I said bye-bye world record quite a bit before it happened. Once he got out of the turn, it was just so obvious that was world record. And I just kind of like I had to let it sink in that he had just taken my record from me. But it was awesome. And so congratulations, Shibby, on that massive, massive improvement. And so now we're going to move on to the same day. Quick Person's got 4 PBs in one night in the 3-lap, and he got a new flat. He got a Marine Fortress 109.9. He got a Drake Lake 111.7, and he got Twilight City 125.684. However, I wanted to show his Sunny Beach PB. His 103.796.
Doing a new thing. So I'm coining the name now. the idea behind these runs are...
One thing that is a bit annoying is that his webcam takes up part of the screen. However, we can see most of the stuff on it, and obviously we know that he's playing it live and that nothing's really wrong with it. This is a really nice improvement. Went from like 0.89. I don't think that was his actual PB. I think he had a lower 0.8, maybe. I don't know for sure.
We see who's the closest, and whoever's the closest gets a point and picks the next map. We go to that map, we continue on until we're done for the night, and then at the end of the night we tally up all the points, and whoever wins, you know.
So good pace. This is actually 0.5. This is actually like really sick pace. If he was to get like a slightly better last lap here, he could easily get like a 0.6 or a 0.5.
Fuck you, Dolphin!
Alright, so congratulations to Quick on that time, and next up we have, I think it's the next day, My Pancakes unhoarded a bunch of times. He unhoarded a Marine Fortress 21.907, and he got a All Championships time, which I'll talk about at the end. But he also submitted this Twilight City Reverse 135, 5th place 135.645 on Twilight City Reverse. Let's go ahead and watch.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It doesn't have to be super loud and able to be heard. But Twilight City Reverse, very, it's nice to see players playing it and kind of understanding. Yes, Wavery 64 and our potty mouth pop-offs. It's so true. I kind of go between. It depends on like what type of record it is. For me, whether I pop off and I can contain my language or not. Yeah. But a good 33.6 lap for Pancakes. Which means that he has some pretty nice laps from here on. So it's awesome to see someone actually getting it. Oh yeah, I understand that completely, my guy. But this looks like this must be like an insane lap from Pancakes, to be honest. Oh my gosh, scary. Scary right there, but he got through it. Some very nice movement. Very beautiful turn. The buoy hopped up so he didn't lose the run. Oh my gosh. A gift for Pancakes. This last lap's like a 0.7. Yeah, really nice. So congratulations on that 5th place 135 for Pancakes. And so on the same day we had Braden Hall get 121.620 on Southern Island Reverse, so that's a nice time. And I believe that was top 10 obviously when he got it, and he also got a 136.277 on Twilight City Reverse. So good times for Braden. More activity for Braden. We'll see when we look at the statistics at the end. Different cool statistics in the game for the week, for the month. And next on the same day we had Bert86, the incredible 1080 runner, who also has some very nice times here on Wave Race 64. We have this run from Bert.
3, 2, 1.
Crap, these loud videos, man. And YouTube starts me out at some monstrously loud volumes. So here's Bert's first 103 on Sunny Beach. 103.968. awesome to see players getting 103s. 22.7, very, very nice. It's really cool to see Bert doing so well. Wow. Some monster splits. He just had a bit of a rough last lap, it looks like. Because these splits are splits for like... Because those splits are like good enough to get something close to my PB. So he got a 20.6 last lap, so he did at least get it. So congratulations on your first ever 103. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you play more, Bert, as you come back to the game, as well as defending 1080 titles. So next up, we're going to go later in the month. So we have June 22nd, Metalhead got a 112.556. Or sorry, 557, which he would beat later. And Braden Hall with his first ever 125. With a 125, 369, and a pretty nice flap on Twilight City. On the 25th, however, we had and then on the 26th, we had Bert getting a 23.1 flap, 1 lap time on Drake Lake. And on June 27th, we had a bunch of very good times from players. We had Metalhead getting a 112.304 on Drake Lake Reverse. We had My Oh My Pancakes with a 105.772 on Sunset Bay, improving his benchmark time, getting to a very nice time for himself. And As Money with a 106.805, so a very active day. And myself, I got a 103.757 on Sunny Beach on the 27th, the last day before rankings closed. And on this day, we had Shibby Pod coming in, and he also PB'd a course that he hadn't not PB'd in a while, in the form of Drake Lake Reverse, 111.448. Actually, it looks like... Oh, no, there was one more day. There was one more day in the week after this. I'm sorry. But Shibby Pod got this time on Drake Lake Reverse. Drake Lake Reverse, a course that Shibby had not PB'd on for a long time. It had been since Olympics last year that he had gotten a PB on this course. But now I think Shibby has figured out Drake Lake Reverse. I say that not just because he got this time, but he has gotten other PBs since. Oh, beautiful run by Shibby. I believe this run has his first ever 22 lap in it as well, which should be this lap right here. Nice, 22.966, very nice time. This was a very, very strong run all around.
Yes!
Yes. Fantastic. Shibby Pod putting up massive times. You can see he has a green screen that covers into his actual screen, to his actual gameplay screen, but you can still see most of it. That's so good. Good stuff. As Snake Solid 86 says in the chat, Mr. Game. And speaking of Game Unhoarded. Actually, on the same day, on June 27th, Game Unhoarded. 2 players unhoarded on this day. We had Game come out with this 103.560 on Sunny Beach. It was for this 5th place time from Game, putting him in the top. This PB put him in the top 5 on every single submission that he has. So let's take a look at this awesome time from Game. If it'll load, there we go. And yeah, I'm taking a bit of a break from Diddy Kong Racing for now. I have a couple other games I'm working on, including this game, including Wave Race, my main game. So, this PB was much overdue for game. He has been playing this for quite a long time. 22.6, losing a lot of, like, behind on his splits by a lot, which is quite incredible. Still ever so slightly behind, however, he's still on amazing pace, and that turn right there is so good. I think he gets another 0.5 lap here, if I'm not mistaken, to finish out strong. Maybe a slightly lower than, maybe a low 0.4, a high 0.4. No, actually a high 0.3. My apologies, high 0.3. It's going well. Everything's going well in Wave Race. I'm just going back and recapping this month of June. So game with a massive time. Congratulations on that time. And then we had Braden Hall have some come out with some times. He got a 1:12.266. He got a on Drake Lake Reverse. He got a Twilight City 27.3 flaps. Currently the second. I believe that was not quite second place when he got it, but he does have that now. And then the next day, the day after, unfortunately from rankings, Braden got his first ever 111 on Drake Lake, a 111.865. Let's go ahead and watch.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry, Drake Lake Reverse 111.8.
No big deal. Okay.
Quite a great time from Braden.
Maximum power.
So, Braden notching another benchmark and making such a great case for himself
Nice. Okay.
as a Wave Race player in general. He's so good. Nice buoy hop. Just got run underneath it, no problem.
Nothing special.
Very nice.
Nice. Good. Okay.
So he's gonna finish out pretty strong here. Couple of buoy bumps, but that's okay. He keeps most of his speed through that section. Ooh, that turn there did lose a little bit of time. But overall, still, 0.4, 0.1, and a 0.2, still very good times for laps. For a first 111 point. For a first 111, and have it being the 0.8s is pretty nice. Better than most players get for their first Drake Lake time for benchmarks. And so we have two more videos to show. One of them being, I'm gonna go ahead and show Braden's time now, because this last video is really hype, and I want to show it last. So we're gonna go ahead to go here to watch Braden's first ever 103, the 103.888. Point triple eights. Quite awesome. Okay. Wow, quite a nice first lap. Oh, big improvement, big split for Braden there. Nice. He just came down. He barely came down on the wave. I don't think it would have been too bad either way. But that's still a good pace to get a one. That's still nice. That's still good pace for 103. So he's gonna get a point. I think he's gonna get a benchmark lap here. I'm pretty sure he gets a benchmark lap here. I don't think it's a PB lap, but he does get a .4. Yeah, so nice time for Braden. Another great time for Braden. Just killing it all the time. However, we, at the end of June, we bore witness to a benchmark moving PB, to the first submission by this player in over a year. We got to see Mo, his first 107 on Marine Fortress. This time is absolutely massive. It is a 107.969 with a 21.678 lap. Let's go ahead and watch.
3, 2, 1.
107 is incredibly difficult to get. Oh, okay. He actually, that's quite confusing there. I guess he must tie his lap in this run. Which is quite funny if you can actually tie a PB lap in a run. So, yeah, this run is just so good. Oh my gosh, 24-2. So with this run, Mo is now back being eligible as active in the next ranking period, as he was marked as inactive in the current one. 21.8. So all he has to do here is get a get a 21 lap, and he's all good, which he does get. Wow, he finished in the pylons. So it's just a 109. It's just a 107.9. So congratulations to Mo on that. Moving the benchmark. He is the third ever player to get it, although his time does stand as second now. And the only other PB this month was a 22.203 lap by myself on Southern Island for second, to just continue to extend my second place lead. And so let's go ahead, take a look at some of these full game runs that happened this month. I'm gonna start in normal. I'm gonna look through the list. We had Braden Hall get a 935 on normal. That in that month we had he also, I think he also got no, sorry, that's in May. But yeah, he got this run 935, which you see he has since improved. We got let's see what else we have for if we have anything else in normal. Does not look like we do so far. There's quite a lot to sift through this month. We have 1043 from Yagyu on 1 point on Japanese 1.0. I don't believe we have any other RTA times on there for the rest of the month. So let's go on to hard mode and see if we have anything new in hard from the month. I believe we do. I believe we have the Asmoney. We have Asmoney with 1123 and Braden Hall with an 1123 on the same exact day. They both got it. So that's awesome. Congratulations to you guys on your times. Congratulations to the runners who got their normal PBs as well. Don't believe we had any other championship hard PBs for the month, so we can go ahead and move on to championship expert. In championship expert, we did have some things. We had Braden Hall get a 13:11, which was a really, really solid time for Braden. We had oh yes, we had I got the 12:59. I got a 13:02 as well as a 12:59. I did not submit the 13:02. But that 12:59 makes me the second player to get a sub 13 in hard mode, and I'm only 3 seconds off of Shippy Pod's world record now. We have, I believe that's it for expert, but I'll take one last look through. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So. Next up, we have all championship. We have championship reverse, where Braden got his 13:21 time, and believe As Money also got a championship reverse time in the month as well. I want to say he did, anyways. I might be a little wrong. Maybe not. No, okay, so that was the only, I think that's the only reverse, yeah, that's the only reverse PB. And then, all championships, we had a lot of activity in that month. We had Pancakes with a 52:09 early in the month. We had, we had Log Cabin get the 57:43 on 1.0 US. We had, I believe Braden Hall got an all champs time. Yeah. Yeah, Braden got 52:39 on all championships. Yeah, you didn't. I don't think you PB'd anything. I don't think you PB'd anything else. Besides that for RTA. It's a Log Cabin and that. I think that's it. And yeah, that's good. That does it for everything for the month. So, thank you everybody for watching this recap. Hopefully, did I switch back? I did. Okay, good. I did switch back. So, if you guys enjoyed this recap and you want to, if you want to look and go to the Wave Race Discord, it is on the speedrun.com website. www.speedrun.com/WR64. That's www.speedrun.com/WR64. There you can find our Discord. You can find guides. You can see a great tutorial series by Gilly Guide. You can see all the runs from the players. There's forums if you want to look at anything there for some past information. There is Discord discussion very frequently. Not every day, but most days we have some form of a discussion, whether it's Wave Race related or not. It's but again, this community has just been so active and awesome this year, especially in June. And of course, if that is, as Money just put the link, that is the link to my Discord. If you put in exclamation mark WR64, you'll see the speedrun page for Wave Race. It's exclamation mark WR64 for the command in my chat. So, thank you, Asmoney, for putting out those commands. I appreciate it a lot. So, I will be back in a few days from now with the August recap, and then as on schedule, we will have a September recap before rankings video on October 5th. So expect this weekend and next week to have 2 more recaps. Until next time, I have been Dr. Fish. You've been awesome, and I'll see you guys next recap. Have a good night.